Charmaine.
Hello again.
What's up? What's up, Lillian?
Hey, Ross.
Lily Pad.
Hey, girl. Hey, Lynn again.
Hey, Charmaine.
Uh-oh.
I know it's been a day.
Lord,
For us.
boy, I swear.
I'm dosed up on medicine, so.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Oh yes, my allergies has been crazy. The weather just it's so up and down, and I usually
Yeah.
feel around April, when the pollen is, but this year has been crazy.
Right. Right.
Good.
Okay, Lynn, what you got for us tonight?
Goddamn thing.
That's what we got for tonight. Do
Nobody
we
said not a damn thing, so I guess that is not a damn
Well,
thing.
they know her better. They know her better than we do.
I don't know. We need to reset this thing. I guess we're gonna restart it. You know what I'm saying? Since we started off with a bang, you know what I mean?
Somebody that know her better than we do. Huh.
Yeah.
Shut up, Jerron. Yeah, that might be a good idea, Trav. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But anyway,
No, I'm leaving all this in here. Let's go ahead and move
That
forward.
was funny.
oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, then.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
ain't doing
God.
no edits, no cuts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facts.
Sounds good. Sounds great. So, welcome everyone back to the final episode of the Reset for 2020.
Yay! Wow. 2020.
Y'all, we did came a long way, and we still here. So thank the Lord for that.
Absolutely.
Yes. So tonight, y'all, we have on our luxurious panel, we got the wonderful, also fabulous Miss Charmaine Clark. What's going on, Miss Charmaine, in the building?
I'm good, a little under the weather, but I'm good.
Yes,
Glad
ma'am.
to
You're
be
here.
here. That's for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And then we have the great Jerron Slim. Yep.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Good.
One second. One second. I know we're filming. One second.
Oh my
I
God.
know we're filming. I just want to show Lynn Ross, if you guys can see it. It says 5T.
Dashboard.
So yeah.
Yeah, we definitely want to congratulate Jerron for hitting 500 subscribers on his channel.
510.
Oh, excuse me, 500.
Wow,
You know
woo!
what I'm saying? I don't want to take away them 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Every vote count. Every vote count.
On his gaming channel.
my God.
You know,
Oh my
Slim
God.
William Games, come check them out.
Yeah.
You know,
Appreciate it.
absolutely.
Yes, that's very nice, Jerron.
Right.
Yeah. And then y'all, we finally have the one and only Mr. Travis Thomas himself.
Absolutely.
Mr. Nasty Nate. How you doing, Mr. Nasty Nate? How you doing?
Well, actually, I did have to get a little nasty over the Christmas break. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy, you know what I mean, handing out gifts, you know what I'm saying? Everybody happy, everybody shocked, you know what I mean? And then I go reach for a gift that ain't there. It just walked up from under my Christmas tree.
No.
So,
Well, it wasn't me. Like Shaggy, it wasn't me.
Yeah. Nasty Nate did have to come out. But needless to say, make a long story short, I did recover the gift from where it was located. My daughter's happy. I'm happy. Also, I'm uploading a video on SWL's Games channel.
There you go.
New arcade machine. We're gonna definitely check out that and check out the Hyperspin build and the CornOps build. But Lynn, what you got for tonight?
Well, for tonight, guys, tonight is about reflection, and the night is about a whole new year coming up that we're still blessed to be here to be able to see and witness. It's been a lot going on this year, guys. I mean, in everyone's lives. So, at the end of the day, we definitely still have something to be thankful for.
Yeah.
So tonight we're going to talk about what we're thankful for and what do we, if we have any resolutions for 2021.
Right. I see what your resolution is gonna be is you know what I'm saying, hit that mute button. You know what I'm talking about when you're talking. Anyway, you know what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Definitely, Charmaine, go ahead and take the first round on this right here. Let's do some
Wow.
reflection of
Well, this
2020 and
year, reflection, oh wow. I've lost two childhood friends to COVID over the summer months earlier this year. Had some close friends that did have it, but through prayer and faith, they were able to overcome it.
right.
Um, and it kind of really hit home for me early on because I know a lot of people thought it was a fluke and they didn't want to wear their mask, but when it hits home, it's like, come on, this is serious. and
Mhm.
and and it's not a fluke, it's real. So it hit home for me early on. And I'm just still thankful, when there is tragedies or you lose loved ones. In my case, I just try to, just be thankful for the ones that are still here.
Right.
My close family, my mom especially, because I already lost one parent. So
Oh,
that's very near and dear to me. And just stepping into the new year with more positivity, prayerfully to be more successful in my own business endeavors.
okay.
Definitely fellowshipping more with family, telling more people I love them,
Yeah.
even though I know that's a foreign word to some people. But
Right.
I grew up in a household where we say we love each other and we hug up on each other.
Yeah.
I know when I do that to some of my close friends, they're like, but I just like to spread love and just spread, good energy and all of that good stuff and pray that everyone else has good success and that 2021 will be total opposite tragedy wise as for as 2020. But I tell people just take it one day at a time and just pray for the best and we'll get through this,
Right.
because
Yeah.
I just know it's going to be another whole 6 months of social distancing, being closed in. And I just
Mhm.
think this is the time to really be more creative, to work on self, internally, and just make the best of it. Don't complain. I hate when people call and say, I'm glad, I'll be glad when it's over and yada yada. I'm like, but you don't know what's going to happen next.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
be thankful and
I agree
grateful.
with that.
Yeah, you're
Be
right.
thankful and grateful for the time that you're in.
Right.
It can be a whole lot worse. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
again.
Absolutely.
Right.
and that's where I'm at.
Well, if you got one thing to say to anybody watching to move them forward to the next year, what would it be? What would
Oh,
those
me?
encouraging words be?
Ooh, faith over fear.
Absolutely. I agree.
Okay.
I like that.
I like that.
All right, John,
Faith over fear.
what you got,
Well, my New Year's resolution. Well, let's reflect.
John?
Yeah, you got a lot to
They
reflect.
got some serious reflecting on your end.
Let's yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's just reflect. Let's just reflect on. You know what? First, giving honor to God, who's the
Amen.
head of my life.
Yes.
All right, let's go get that. Now
Yeah.
we got that out the way.
You know the bullshit coming after
Right.
somebody.
Yeah.
I know.
I just,
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
you know what? But I look back on it. You know what? Regardless, like what Charmaine said, regardless of what type of time we in, regardless of the situation, the fact that I'm here, I'm able to see it. Even if it is problems, be glad you got problems to see your problems. And just take it one day at a time. And what I am looking forward to is for next year to be, man, to meet more people, interact with more people, link up with more people, work with more people. And just, I got my doggy here, but he's on the floor. But I got my dog.
Yeah, Jerron adopted an old ass dog. They told Jerron his dog won. That dog
This is
72.
Pip. So I got my
And
dog
and
Pip
don't want to
here.
be on camera.
I got my dog Pip here, so I take him everywhere I go. And I love him, man. Ever since I got him, man, I just fell in love with him. But me and him, gonna work it out. and it's gonna be fine. So
Hey, they
you know,
say a dog is a man's best friend.
I'm gonna tell you what, that dog's so damn lazy. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Don't do Pip.
Listen,
Don't do Pip.
that dog
Don't do
is
Pip.
lazy. Talk about one. That dog don't even bark. It don't
Oh,
bark.
God.
It don't whimper. It
they
don't do
don't do that.
just sit and look at you.
But man, I like I said, I'm just excited about him, excited to move on with my life and to get past certain things that I got going on. And when I do, you know, coronavirus or not, I'm
Right.
out here.
That's what
All right.
I'm talking about. That's what
So,
I'm talking about.
Hey, be
Alright.
careful. Still be
yeah,
careful.
you're
out
right. Now,
here.
you're right. I'm gonna be careful. But what I'm saying, coronavirus or not, look, nigga been in the shutdown for 3 years. Goddamn it. So, you know, so what I shit.
Okay.
What's one thing
But-
that you want to, tell anybody that's watching to help them move forward in the next year?
Yes, what I do want to say, look, man, pray, stay focused on what you're going to do. Don't let circumstances or even outside circumstances or close circumstances stop your movement, stop your growth. Don't let it stop your hustle. I understand a lot of people lost their jobs, lost a lot of things, people, houses, but keep going. No matter how bad it get, keep going. The fact I was watching the news, man, I'm like, man, a lot of people. I was talking to somebody at work was talking about me watching the news the other day about how a lot of people gonna get put out by, I think, that eviction thing that's supposed to go on because the Congress ain't trying to help nobody out. And man, you got to thank God, man. You got a roof over your head. You got a job. If you don't like the job, I like my job, but for those who don't, be glad you got something, man. Because there's people out here, man, who wish they had something because of this whole pandemic, man. And
so
hey,
true.
man, stay alert because there's people out here that's crazy.
Right.
I tell you, I'm gonna tell everybody, 2021, man, stay alert, stay ready. Don't be on that internet with that dumb shit. Stay to yourself, mind your business, go to work, and do you.
Stay strapped.
Yeah, for real.
Stay strapped up. Go get your CWP. Definitely.
Yeah.
Glenn, what you got? What you got for this year? Yeah, I know you had a lot of stuff going on this year as well. It was an episode that did not air where Lynn pretty much spazzed the hell out for no reason. And then
there was a reason. There was a reason.
hold on. It wasn't no damn reason. And then promptly logged off in the middle of filming. And then, Jerron quickly dubbed it Travis versus Lynn. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Lynn walks off the set.
Yeah. But we did not air that episode because we didn't want to.
I don't even really recall that, actually. I don't really.
I'm sure you don't. You don't. But anyway, what you got?
Boy. Normally I'm the one that is very encouraging. You can do it, yeah, woo, what I'm saying, you got it, yeah.
Y'all. That's you got a good
that's normally me. Sometimes it's difficult to do that. This year has been very difficult. Trying to find my niche, trying to see which avenue will become more profitable, which this, which that. And I'm still trying to figure things out. All I can say is through the aggravation, through the pain, there is purpose. There's a purpose for all of it. All of it. So even when it's not okay and it looks bad, it's okay. It's totally okay. And things, just like I think Jerron was saying, things could be so much worse.
Yeah.
It could be so much worse. But God saw it not to be so. So sometimes this year, everything has been so loud. The
Mhm.
anxiety, the
Mhm.
depression, the fear, the anxiousness, all that is so loud.
That's
So
so true.
sometimes it's difficult to silence all of that so you can hear his voice. You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult to do that. So, like
Mhm.
Charmaine was saying, and what Jerron was saying,
Yeah.
pray
Mm.
and know that God is in control and rules over everything.
Yeah.
So as I as I encourage you,
Mhm.
I have to encourage myself.
Yeah.
That's true.
So um this year I'm looking forward to finding my niche and doing what needs to be done so that I can secure everything for me and my family.
Mhm.
Um I just started using TikTok and I got I think 1,300 followers right now. So
Oh
I'm gonna
wow.
use
Okay.
that. I'm gonna use that to
You
showcase other
going?
platforms that we have. I'm coming for your ass, Jerome. But
Right.
anyway,
Oh, that's good. 'Cause, because
I'm
the
coming
other
for
day
you.
she
You know what
said
I'm
she
saying?
only
I'm
had
coming.
600. So the other day she had 600, and I was thinking about that. I'm like,
You
yeah,
go,
Lynn,
man. You
Lynn.
go, girl.
And
I
now
need
she
the
got
autograph.
13. That's good.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's good, Lynn.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, for real,
yeah.
that's good.
But that's
What you got
ongoing,
on your
and I don't know.
YouTube channel?
Hmm?
What's on your YouTube channel?
Huh?
How many subscribers you got on your YouTube channel?
I think it's like 20. I think it's still 25. I think 25. But
Okay.
I don't showcase a lot of interaction on my YouTube as I do TikTok.
I got
I
you.
don't know why, y'all,
That's
but the vibe is
quick.
just different on TikTok. It's weird.
It's
I got
It's
new.
weird.
It's new,
Like
and
instead of
yeah, it's new and it's
yeah,
quick.
yeah,
Yeah. It's
yeah,
new.
yeah,
that's
yeah, it
good.
is. I mean, I could do a video for a minute or 15
Yep.
seconds, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm going to use that platform to showcase the other things that I have going on along with the reset
Yeah.
and um um everything that we have. Like I think I want us to grow together, you know what I'm saying? Like
Of
like everybody
course.
just grow and grow together.
Yeah.
So
Listen, when
like
one
Travis was
makes
saying,
it,
like we
all
all
makes it.
That's right.
Yeah, when
exactly,
one makes
exactly.
it,
That's the
all
plan.
makes it.
Yeah.
That's
You're
the
right.
plan. That's the plan.
Period.
So I'm looking
Yep.
forward to that. This year I also finally finished my customer service course. So I created a course to
Oh,
help people enhance their customer service skills. I just
Oh,
finished
good.
that maybe like a month or so ago.
Oh,
So
good.
I'm
oh,
looking forward to
girl.
utilizing that next year. So um, God is not finished with us yet. He's not
That's
Absolutely.
finished yet.
good.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
good.
So
Yeah.
um, so if I had to tell anybody anything, be encouraged and everything is okay. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out.
That's
Right.
true.
All right.
That's true.
Well,
Nate.
this year for me, it's actually been pretty good.
Hmm.
Despite all of the pain and the suffering. Are you drinking out of a sippy cup? Anyway, throughout the a lot of pain and suffering that's going on across America.
Uh-huh.
I have definitely been blessed and fortunate, not only to be able to keep my job and
Amen.
my job, but to have two jobs,
Yeah.
and to start a business, have a business that's launching on the first
Whoop,
of
whoop,
February.
whoop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have two other business ventures with
Woo, woo, woo.
these two young ladies here on the screen
Yeah.
here that
Watch out.
also will be launching sometime in February and March
Yep.
of next year. Um, and what only thing I did was I just kept my head to the ground. I kept
Yeah.
my
Mm,
head to the ground. I kept my mind as clear as I possibly could, and I stayed
yeah.
focused on what I needed to do. And
Yeah.
if I have to tell anybody anything going into the following year, listen, don't stop for anybody. You don't
Mm,
have to have your buddy with you to get something going. You don't have to wait on somebody to get their shit together to get your shit together.
exactly.
Sometimes you got to cut people off, your closest friends. You got to cut some people off in order for
Loved
you
ones.
to get
Yeah,
yourself together. That is absolutely true.
Yeah.
yeah,
And once you do that and you get focused on what you want to do, then you'll start seeing some results. You'll start seeing the fruits of your labor. So
Mm-hmm.
my thing is don't don't give up on anything. I don't give a damn who it is. I don't care what kind of wall somebody put up. You don't need them to get to that next platform. You think you need a promotion to get to your next platform? You think you need your boss to like you to get to the next platform? You're absolutely wrong, because your boss got a boss and their boss got a boss.
Yep.
So if you put in work like you're supposed to put in work, somebody's going to see your work.
Right.
And then you can supersede everybody around you to get where you got to go.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I have to say for this year. This year has been a good year despite all of the BS that's taking place in this country.
That's true.
I set small goals every year. I don't like New Year's resolutions because I think they're just, to me, a new year is just a new day. It's to me, every day that you get up and you wake up is a new year.
Exactly.
So I don't set resolutions for the year because I feel like my bad habits are my bad habits. And you know what? If I want to change them, I'll change them. I'll have to wait till a new year to do that. I just look at it as no resolutions. Set small goals that's going to get you to your big goal. You got a big objective in mind. Quarter one, what are you going to do? What small goals are you going to set? Quarter two, what's going to get you to the halfway point? You see what I'm saying? Quarter three, you're almost at the finish line. What you got to do to get to that point? So do what you got to do. Set your goals, and you'll see the fruits of your labor. Every year, I try to outdo myself for the next year. I don't want to say try. I set little goals to have me outdo the year prior.
Exactly.
Every single year, you see some type of growth, some type of progress.
That's good. That's what
Evolving.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Len, what else you got for us tonight?
Oh
my goodness.
Well,
it's 2021. I guess we're gonna get somebody else to come up with the topics.
Yeah, you talk about resolution.
Yeah, you talk about
a new co-host.
Yeah, she might need a resolution. You know.
Yeah, a new co-host.
I do have maybe like one or two that we haven't really talked about.
Yeah, we can definitely jump into that. But I just also want to say next year on the reset, we're gonna have a different platform. I don't want to say platform, but maybe a different setup.
Okay.
We're gonna do maybe like some 5-minute rounds where we talk about things for 5 minutes at a time.
Oh, love it.
Definitely get into some celebrity news. We're gonna get into some more controversial topics, and definitely some more topics that hit home, especially amongst the Black community. When it comes to mental health.
Especially now. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So yes.
Definitely going to.
And I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about in mental health. We'll talk about that.
Right, absolutely. We'll definitely get into that. But Lynn, what you got for us?
Okay. We talked about that one. Okay, I got one. So, women, what does it take to earn respect and admiration from a man? Men, what does it take to earn respect and admiration from a woman?
Well, I think the question really should be reversed. To me, I think all women get the benefit of the doubt. I think attitude, when it comes to a woman, makes or break your interaction with that person. It makes or break you. Even if you're in a relationship and been in a relationship, your attitude really sets the tone for everything. You got a positive attitude. I was talking to my homeboy yesterday. He said, "Hey man, me and my friend, we ain't kicking it no more." And I was just like, why? I thought you liked this girl or whatever. He goes, "Well, she don't want nothing for herself." You know what I'm saying? It's like I talked to her about doing certain things, talk to her about, let's do this business, You in this field, I'm in this field, we can come together. And the first thing she says is, well, how do you think, I'll be good doing this? Or why do you think I'll be good doing it? So he says to him, he has the physical connection. He doesn't have the mental connection. And believe it or not, ladies, men do have a mental connection. It's not always physical. It is small things. And for me, it's attitude. You can be the most beautiful person in the world, but when you got a bad attitude, then you're the most ugliest person in the world. Me.
Travis, are you saying that? Are you saying that men have brains? Like
I mean, Lynn, you a man, you should know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sir,
you more, you more man than all of us.
sir,
That's not nice.
no, sir.
Oh my God.
Seriously, seriously.
If I see you laying out, just say young man.
Yeah. But seriously, I think that goes a long way when you have a woman with an attitude, even when you're failing, to lift you up. That's what carries that relationship. That's what carries everything. So it's not always about, oh, I'm down, or I'm this, or I'm hardcore, whatever. That carries no weight for me.
Right.
Whatsoever. When you constantly complain, you constantly negative towards people, you constantly, you know what I'm saying, got drama. Nobody who wants that. You know what I mean?
Well, some
I
people
got some
do.
peace in my life. I don't
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So I think that's the biggest thing. When you got positive attitude and great attitude, and you definitely helping me get to where I gotta go, let's make some money together. Let's, you know what I'm saying? How can you help me make some money? How can I help you make some money? And it definitely should be a two-way street. But if you want that admiration, you want that, where I'm just, following you down the yellow brick road, looking for you in the daylight with a flashlight. You know what I'm saying? You got to come with that attitude.
Makes sense.
Make a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
I guess. I mean,
I mean, like I said, I agree with Travis, man. You know, women, you gotta your attitudes.
Yeah.
It's your attitude. You gotta have a great attitude. You gotta have a great courtship about you. You know, your spirit got to be right. You know, you're around somebody who's got a bad, negative spirit, always hating, always talking down. No, just always, every time you see them, you just don't want to be around them. They always talking about what such and such did. And when you're talking about growth and trying to do stuff, this is true. You can be friends with somebody and y'all both can be on the same dumb shit back in 2008. But if that one person decide to go on and do what they do better for themselves, and you go back and that person still talk about the same shit back in 2008, me and Travis were talking about that.
Yeah.
One of my friends the other day, and while I was at his house, and me and Travis had a conversation about it. I said,
and the first thing I said was, first of all, I don't know how you listen to that, tolerate that, because the first thing I would do is, oh, wait a minute. You look, we're gonna cut that off.
Right.
We're gonna talk to somebody else about this. I'm not gonna keep going around in a circle with you. You know what I'm saying? And that is what I found out why I had to cut a lot of people off in my life to be able to get where I'm at. If I didn't do this, if I didn't do what I did, I would have never reached where I got to running around with the dummies I used to run around with. And one big thing with that was I went off to the military. I was gone 3, 4 years, 5 years. And I come back home and these dudes are still sitting in the same spot, the same chairs, playing Madden football and talking about nothing. That was the biggest eye opener to me. I'm like, man, you know how many planes I done jumped out of? You know what I'm saying? You over here talking about, your stats and Madden. So you know what I mean? Like, that it didn't add up to me. You know what I mean? So I think you just gotta cut these type of people out of your life. And if you pick up a woman, I don't care how she look, man. I mean, it ain't gonna work out. It's not gonna work out in your favor. And that's the same thing. That's the same thing with women. Women, listen, guys are magicians. They're illusionists. Women are liars. And I'm not saying that to be negative. I'm saying that in the fact of, let's take a look at somebody with a pink background right here. You know what I'm saying? Like is that really your hair? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I hear you go.
Is that your face? What I'm saying is, it's a walking lie. So if I'm in the club,
it's a sitting lie.
And then you get home and it's like, I'm gonna get you, sucker. When she take everything off, you know what I'm saying? And she hopping after you with that one leg, you know what I'm saying? No teeth in her mouth. It's that. But women definitely do it better, but men are like illusionists, they're magicians. You know what I'm saying? They get you to see what they want you to see. You know what I'm saying? And women in next year, y'all guys have to be able to see through that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some game and see through the BS these guys come with. If a guy hitting you up and the first thing come out of his mouth is hey shorty, hey yo, hey, you know what I'm saying? You might wanna go the other direction, you know what I'm saying? But that's just my spiel. Ladies, what y'all got? We got 10 minutes.
Go ahead, Lynn.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, man.
She frozen over there.
what makes me admire
Your screen frozen.
frozen?
Your screen frozen.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm frozen.
Yes.
You've been freezing up all night.
I'm cool now. Am I
Oh
still
my
freezing?
God, I wish it was.
Now we see you.
I'm good now. I'm good. Okay. What makes me admire a man? I admire consistency. I admire loyalty. I admire
Out of the back of that background.
Somebody.
Is that my baby talking? That's my baby.
no,
That's my baby.
no,
That ain't my baby
no,
talking?
no.
Okay. I
No,
love that man,
no.
so I got a big crush on Lynn mama.
Ugh.
Yeah, I love her mama.
So I admire in a man, I admire a man that wants to go the extra mile just because, you know what I'm saying? Not because he has to, but just because that's just what he wants to do.
Right.
So, and something that I learned about myself this year, and we've talked about a couple times on this show, is you can't really ask for something that you're not able to give. You know what I'm saying? In your mate, you know what I'm saying? So if I can't offer you consistency right now, then you know what? Let me work on me. Let me get me right. Let me get it together so that when I get myself together, I'll be ready. Like he'll find that wife, not that girlfriend or that friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm on a whole different level mentally when it comes to what I want in my life. But I'm aware now that before I get those things, I got to make sure this is ready to receive.
Right.
What I want
Lynn
in my heart. So
did a really good point. I used to tell Gene, a friend that we had that is passed. I used to tell him, I used to say, hey man, it's hard, you know what I'm saying, to ask somebody to be a 10, you know what I'm saying, when you were 4. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're a 5, it's hard to go find an 8. You know what I'm saying? Because that 8 can just go find an 8. You know what I'm saying? Or they can go find a 9. So, you know what I'm saying? I used to try to tell them, look, if you're looking for somebody, not saying that you can't, you know, get who you want or land who you want. I'm not taking that from anybody. But if you never gotten it, you never had it, you might have to work in your bracket, your field. It's the same thing like everything else. It's a scale. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just automatically jump to the top and then you're asking this person to be this. You're asking for this person to have this. Ask first person to have that, and you have none of it.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a hard fight. You know what I'm saying? But I used to have to tell them that, you know, all the time. It's like, hey man, I'm not saying that you can't. Only thing I'm saying is get off Facebook with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Please don't be on Facebook with all of that.
I'm like, right. You don't get off Facebook. You know what I'm saying? But that was my dog. Though. I used to crack up looking at some of that stuff you post. But anyway.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Man, what you got? We got about 6.
Well, you know, it's so funny we having this conversation. I was talking to someone earlier, and you know, we all are imperfect people. And I feel like, you know, I often say I want a man who's gonna not only love me during the good times, but I need to know you're gonna love me during the bad times.
Right.
It's gonna make me appreciate you even more.
Right.
And you know, we all have flaws. And I'm like, listen, if I can love you with your flaws, then hey, we good.
Right.
Because you know, because none of us are 10. All of us are not perfect, and we are gonna make mistakes. We all have flaws. I'm gonna like some things about you, and you and not like some things about you, and vice versa.
Right.
And so you have to ask yourself, can I love this man with his flaws?
I ain't about to
Yeah,
ask
you
that
just-
man that.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
I
could be
ain't about to
dating.
ask myself about that fella. But go ahead.
I'm just
You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
I'm just saying because
Right.
listen, you with someone. Just for example, you might something they do might irk the hell out of you. Okay, all right. You're not with that person. You go to the next person. Guess what? It might be 2 times worse.
Right.
Then then A. So you have to ask yourself what you're willing to deal with and what you're not going to be willing to deal with because you're going to deal with something. And that's
Right.
just what I've learned, through my relationships. Like no one is perfect. I know we as women, we get this, we want all the goods and he needs to be this and he needs to be that. But we have to look at ourselves in the mirror and say, okay, we are lacking something as well and we are
Right.
not perfect as well. So it's just two imperfect people trying to get together to go on this journey called life,
Right.
and and what you're gonna make of it. So I often say, listen, I need you to love me when I'm on top. I need to know if you're gonna be there when things are not so good.
Right.
And Charmaine, you brought up a good point. I think a lot of women, I think a lot of women and men,
Hmm.
I think a lot of women and men, they want somebody with all of these accolades. If you don't fit none of that,
Get
they
that.
run. Oh, it's a problem. Oh, they don't got this. They don't got. It's like
Right.
you said, nobody's perfect. But at the same time, what Travis is saying, you have to want something for yourself. You have to want to.
Exactly.
You have to want something for you. I can't make you want it. You can't make me want it. So
Mhm.
although we both are imperfect, if we both try to work better to gain better for each other to make the household better, that's what men and women are looking for at the same time.
Yeah,
Right.
that should be the goal. I agree. That should be the goal.
I also look at
And a lot of times it's like, we some people we all when time to get in a relationship, we all only focus on the good,
right.
the good in this person. What can
I
we're
wish
not even
somebody
thinking about?
was
Yeah,
thinking that
and
would be.
we overlook
Shit.
the flaws.
What
We
at?
overlook,
I'm sorry. Shit.
huh?
I'm my bad. I'm just saying. You said some people are looking just only for the good. Well, heck, what at? Shit.
Hey, listen, they're out there. Trust me, it's good people, it's good men and good women out there. It's just
Well, I say this. I say this is, if you're looking to be married, I had a family member that posted like baby fever. I'm like husband
Mhm.
fever. I think it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
husband fever.
Yeah.
And like I say, I don't know because I don't hang around with her like that. But just to I say this, you don't have to look for a husband when you're acting like a wife. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You don't have to look for you don't have to look for a
Hmm.
husband to act like a wife. When you act like a wife and you're doing
You hear
things
that,
a
Lena?
wife would do,
What?
your husband is gonna find you.
You hear
You know
that,
what I'm
Lena?
saying? He's
Exactly.
gonna
I
find you.
mean, now if you're going biblically, listen, Proverbs does say,
Right.
we as women, we are supposed to be virtuous women.
Right.
So we are supposed to, you know, um, internally and spiritually try to grow into that virtuous woman. That's what
Right.
we should be focusing on, being a
That's correct.
virtuous woman. And then the husband will come.
Right.
But see, we do the opposite
Right. I mean,
because
y'all think about it. Guys only do what women allow. If
that's what I
if
said.
women
We
didn't
do the
like,
opposite.
if women didn't like, men with their pants sagging down, if women didn't like men with tattoos all over their face, I'm like, I ain't throwing no shade at nobody. That's your swag. That's your
I
swag.
mean, but I don't
But
like that. But I'm just
but
saying, I
but
don't
what
like
I'm saying is, if
I
that
don't want no
if
man
that
with his tattoo in
if
his
that
face.
didn't go in the woman kingdom, then
Mhm.
men wouldn't do it. But anyway, we got less than a minute. I would like to say that I love each and every one of y'all.
Love
I
you
love
too.
everybody to watch the show.
Yeah.
Definitely check us out. Like,
Yeah.
comment, and subscribe. Comment and subscribe, damn it.
Please.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Oh my God.
I got a little angry. But listen, we'll catch y'all definitely on the next episode of The Reset.
Yes.
Catch y'all later.
Bye.
See you next year.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.